Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josh Cyborg Samuel, and on behalf of the virtual U.S. Marine Corps, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the virtual East Coast F-35B demonstration team. Our pilot today is Jamal Snoopy Duncan from Beaufort, South Carolina. Snoopy has more than 1,000 hours throughout various flight simulators and more than 300 hours in the F-35B Lightning II. As Snoopy approaches from behind the crowd at about 350 knots to begin today's demonstration, he will set up for the minimum radius turn by rolling the aircraft 270 degrees to the left and making a hard pull, exiting out to the right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, stand up, move forward, look behind you, and probably sink your toes in the sand as I present to you Snoopy in the F-35B Lightning II. From show right, Snoopy is approaching at about 380 knots to showcase the F-35's ability to maintain an 1,000-foot radius in a tight turn radius. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the minimum radius turn. Snoopy brings the nose of the aircraft around. Watch as he levels out and pulls back on the stick, heading straight into the vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the high alpha pull. Setting up for the high-speed pass. The F-35 is currently flown by the United States Marine Corps, the United States Navy, and the United States Air Force. Each of the three variants have key distinct features that distinguish them from one another. The variant you see here performing this afternoon is the F-35B, the Marine Corps variant and the only variant that possesses STOVL capability. During this maneuver, Snoopy will bring the F-35 just shy of the speed of sound, going as fast as 0.95 miles. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the sound of freedom. To the left, the F-35B's high speed pass. We were going downhill. The Lightning's low observable stealth allows it to safely enter areas without being seen or intercepted. To the right, Snoopy is setting up for a high-speed pass to a nose-high aileron hold. He will aggressively pull back on the stick and once vertical, roll the aircraft 360 degrees and roll back 180 into a split S, completing the maneuver. This maneuver showcases the F-35's ability to maneuver from a high-speed, high-G turn straight into the vertical.
Gotta live inside a lie. my life will kick you in the ass. Follow me into a sumo. Remember that? So what you wanna do? Where you gonna run when you're staring down the cable about the mic pointed at your grill like a gun? Limp Bizkit is rocking the set. It's like Russian.
The F-35 is capable of reaching speeds over Mach 1 and altitudes up to 50,000 feet. The fly-by-wire flight control system of the F-35 provides extreme agility while reducing pilot workload across platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the square loop from show left.
No sleep till Brooklyn! No sleep till Brooklyn!
Snoopy will next showcase the control laws of the F-35 as he sets up for the slow speed pass from the right. He will slow the aircraft down to roughly 90 knots. As you look close, you'll see the horizontal stabs continue to move. Snoopy should be full aft stick here and use his throttle for altitude control. Complete this maneuver with a half-cubic 8 and roll his aircraft upright before pulling to level, exiting show right. In addition to a sophisticated flight control system and low observable technology, the F-35 also possesses the most powerful, long-range, integrated advanced radar than any fighter in history. As Snoopy sets up to execute the tap pitch from the right, the F-35 will demonstrate its extreme maneuvering capability by rapidly repositioning the nose of the aircraft to 120 degrees of turn. As the F-35 approaches, you will notice how the aircraft almost appears to drift through the sky, demonstrating the jet's ability to rapidly change its energy vectoring. From the right, the tap pitch. The F-35 is designed to replace multiple strike and fighter aircraft inventories, including the U.S. Air Force's A-10, F-16, U.S. Navy's F-A-18s, U.S. Marine Corps' Harriers, Hornets, and Prowlers. The F-35 is capable of conducting extreme maneuvers in the vertical with the Advanced Generation Flight Control Laws, known as CLAWS, shown with the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning. From the right, Snoopy will once again show these 5th generation claws as he prepares for his next maneuver. Snoopy will display how you can rapidly rake the nose around in any direction as the aircraft looks as if it is falling from the sky. From the right, the pedal turn.
This could take think I need a devil to help me get things right. Revolution. This one is alive. Sat around laughing and watched the last one die. I'm looking to the sky to save me. Looking for a satellite. Looking for something to help me burn out bright. I'm looking for complication. Looking through the time. Make my way back home and learn to fly. Think I'm dying as patience. It can wait.
You can see the F-35's gear come down as Snoopy exits show right. He'll be setting up to demonstrate the stoval capability in the hover. The F-35B can transform from conventional mode to stoval mode, all at the push of a special button. Multiple panels on the F-35 will open, revealing the lift fan and other headed thrust nozzles, and the main nozzle will shift downward. The F-35B was also the first and originally the only variant that was going to be built. Eventually, the Navy and the Air Force liked design and requested for 2 more variants to be built, the F-35A and the F-35C, each being designed noticeably different to fit the needs of each branch. Once stabilized in the hover, Snoopy will showcase the 5th generation smooth handling characteristics of the F-35B. Ladies and gentlemen, to the right, here's the F-35B and the stoval demo.
Honey, I know. Wherever you go. I give up half of forever. I give up half of forever. They don't know, we never will. What we have, how we feel. They can't take this from us.
and gentlemen, this concludes the virtual East Coast F-35B flight demonstration. We'd like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of all Marines and sailors of virtual VMFAT 501. Without them, this demonstration would not be possible. If you would like to see more of us, please subscribe to our YouTube at Virtual East Coast F-35B Demo Team for daily practice flights and remastered footage of our live performance. Another thank you to all the fans and supporters for supporting your Virtual East Coast F-35B demonstration team. God bless, and here comes Snoopy from the left with one last high-speed pass.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm the Viper Demo Team's chief and narrator, Marshal Flame Tucker from Lakeville, New York. The demonstration you will witness today was once performed by the real world demo team. Today's demo will be themed after the F-16 Viper West demo team, stationed at Hill Air Force Base as a part of the 388th Fighter Wing. Today's demonstration will be a recreation of that exact demo by our commander and pilot, Major Tango. Joined here at Show Center is our Viper Demo Team. As a virtual representation of the 388th Fighter Wing, on behalf of the Commander of Air Combat Command, we welcome you to the Pacific Airshow. I am Viper Demo Team's chief and narrator, Marshal Flame Tucker from Lakeville, New York, and I'm joined by our Team Safety Observer and Flight Simulator F-16 Viper pilot, Flea from Louisiana. As a proud member of the Flight Simulator F-16 Viper Demo Team, it is my distinct pleasure to describe for you today a capability demonstration by the world's premier multi-role fighter, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, effectively known as the Viper. The commander and pilot for the Flight Sim F-16 Viper Demo is Major Tango. Tango is an experienced virtual pilot with over 1,000 hours of flying time across Microsoft Flight Simulator. In today's virtual flight demonstration, you'll witness the agility and superior maneuverability which enables the Viper to dominate the skies anywhere, anytime. The Viper is powered by General Electric F100 129 afterburning turbofan jet engine, producing over 30,000 pounds of thrust, allowing him to achieve flight after only using 1,000 feet of runway. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stand up and put your hands together for Tango and the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Tango is now repositioning the Viper for his first aerobatic maneuver, the Cuban 8. Watch as he traces a vertical figure 8 over the demonstration area. Now, as Tango repositions his aircraft to demonstrate the low altitude, high speed capabilities of the F-16. As he passes show center, he'll be traveling at just under the speed of sound at 700 miles per hour. That's less than half the Viper's top speed of Mach 2.
Moving like the speed of sound. Can't stay in one place. Keep moving like a bullet train. Like a bullet train.
The Viper's small surface area, while with its large flight control surfaces, enables to reach a roll rate of over 240 degrees per second. From the left, Tango will snap the F-16 over a series of Iron rolls, demonstrating successful rolling maneuverability. And from the left is Tango in the triple rolling.
Now I know y'all be loving this right here. IMP, Biscuit is right here. People in the house, put their hands in the air. Cause if you don't care, then we
In a
don't
dogfight,
care.
being able to turn tight is not just capability of the airplane, but of a fighter pilot as well. Tango will apply a full stick and turn the aircraft around in less than 30,000 feet while being pressed in the seat, at over 9 times the force of gravity. With help of his flight equipment, Tango will fight his new body of 1,800 pounds while flying for several minutes. The Viper has the ability to roll quickly with precision, thanks to its digital flight control system. Tango will showcase this precision with a 4-point roll at show center, pausing briefly at each 90-degree increment. Notice the precision at which these maneuvers are executed. From the left, the F-16 in a 4-point roll.
Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run. I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip. Word upon your lip. Rather that you rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Gotta be with the until the main.
Tango is now repositioning the Viper that will demonstrate its ability to turn tight and stay unpredictable. A trait that helps the Viper survive against low altitude threats and help transition from horizontal flight into vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, it's the Falcon turn. In a dogfight, the ability to fly slow is just as important to fly fast. Tango is now slowing his aircraft for a slow speed, high alpha pass. The Viper will approach from the left, moving at 120 miles an hour and at a 23-degree angle of attack. This will be your best opportunity to look closely at the aircraft's flight control system. When he reaches control center, Tango will apply full afterburner and accelerate his aircraft into a near vertical climb, demonstrating the F-16's awesome thrust-to-weight ratio. Ladies and gentlemen, Tango has begun a spiraling descent in preparation for today's dedication pass. On behalf of the Flight Simulator Viper Demo team, we stand together and dedicate this next pass to our active duty servicemen and women deployed all around the globe, and those who have given their lives defending this great nation. This will be your best photo opportunity, so please get your cameras ready to capture this special scene.
I don't do it for the money. There's bills that I can't pay. I don't do it for the glory. I just do it anyway. Providing for our futures, my responsibility. Yeah, I'm real good under pressure, being all that I can be. I can't call in sick on Mondays when the weekend's been too strong. I just work straight through the holidays, sometimes all night long. You can bet that I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front lines, sleep in peace tonight. American soldier, I'm an American soldier.
Now, Tango will set up for another high-speed pass, showing what a 28,000-pound aircraft looks like with 30 pounds of thrust.
another story. This is not another drill. I refuse to be another number now. Never staying down. This is something real. I'm a name that you remember.
Well, today's demonstration shows you just how well the F-16 can be turned on. We cannot show you its striking power and accuracy of the weapons it carries. The Viper can target well out of visual range while traveling faster than the speed of sound. Coupled with the innovative, motivated, versatile, and adaptable airmen of your United States Navy.
I do it for the goal.
The F-16 Fighting Falcon is providing new technology and capabilities never before deployed on the front. On behalf of the United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Adrian Spain, and all the men and women of the Air Combat Command, we thank you for your attendance and patriotism. Make sure to follow us on our socials at Flight Simulator F-16 Viper Demo Team. Viper Demo Team, out!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Colin Weaver from Buffalo, New York. And on behalf of your virtual United States Navy, I am proud to present the 2025 virtual West Coast Rhino demonstration. The show profile highlights the maneuverability and speed capabilities of the United States Navy's tactical fighter, the Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet, nicknamed the Rhino. The aircraft you see performing here today is the F model of the F-18, which incorporates a two-seater cockpit to accomplish the given mission. In today's demonstration, our commander will demonstrate the incredible flight characteristics of the Super Hornet. He has over 700 hours of the Super Hornet in various flight simulators. During this demonstration, the crew will experience up to -3G and as high as 8 times the force of gravity, with speeds as fast as 700 miles per hour and as slow as 95 miles per hour, as he maneuvers the aircraft to the edge of its operating envelope. Now, let me introduce you to the crew of the virtual West Coast Rhino demonstration team. Our executive officer for the 2025 show season, Liam Hernandez, call sign Shadow. Our public affairs officer from Las Vegas, Nevada, Aaron Cuban Lara. Once again, I am Colin Weaver from Buffalo, New York, and I am the team's narrator for the 2025 Airshow season. And from Long Beach, California, flying the Rhino, the creator and demonstration pilot for the 2025 show season, Jack Blackout Sequeira. Blackout is now holding behind the crowd where he will soon enter to start the Super Hornet tactical demonstration. Ladies and gentlemen, now direct your attention, but from behind and overhead, the FA-18 Super Hornet. Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, now direct your attention to the left, where in a moment the aircraft will perform a 360-degree roll while raising the landing gear in what we call the dirty roll. That will demonstrate the superior power and slow speed maneuverability of the Rhino, and after climbing to 3,000 feet, the air crew will perform a 1/2 cubanate maneuver or half loop. Roll upright, and then demonstrate the Super Hornet's incredible pitch authority by slowing the jet and stopping its descent in an instant. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Super Hornet dirty roll half cubanate.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away. Haven't changed, had much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy.
Blackout is now setting up for his next maneuver, the flat pirouette. He will demonstrate the Rhino's ability to operate at slow speeds and high angles of attack. He will complete a high-performance loop and spin 270 degrees to the right to show off the maximum performance rate of the Super Hornet.
Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about.
Whether in a dogfight or avoiding surface-to-air missiles, the ability of the Super Hornet to turn in a very tight space gives it a tremendous tactical advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the minimum radius turn.
I'm just a step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
Falling off the edge of day.
A superhero,
I'm not superhero.
someone save me from the hate. Just another war, just another family torn. Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live.
Blackout is now extending out to dial it up for a high-speed pass. The aircraft at high speed will not break the sound barrier, but Blackout is gonna make it close, demonstrating the use of speed to surprise an enemy. You may notice the white shot cone of vapor surrounding the jet, the visual indicator of Mach 1.
I'm not superhero.
Just another kill. The countdown begins to destroy us. I need a hero.
Here comes the Rhino for the vertical pirouette, which demonstrates the Super Hornet's ability to achieve nose high and nose low within a matter of seconds. This ability allows the aircraft to take the advantage rapidly in air-to-air combat. And on your left, the Super Hornet vertical pirouette.
See you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, why those feet? See this getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going up the stairs, sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's cruise around and go fucking crazy. Keep my hope till can swallow a bottle of alcohol in 'em. Feel like Godzilla, better hit the deck like some artilla. My whole squad's in here walking around the party, a cross between a zombie apocalypse and Bobby. Right here, which is probably the same reason I'm messing with mania shakies and this bitch I'm posse up. Consider it to cost me a costly mistake if they sleeping on me. Most that I get insomnia, ADH, hydroxycut, that's the Kabasi. In AA with an AK melee, finna set it like a play date, better vacate, retreat like a vacay Mayday. This beat is Craig Ray Ray J H A H A H A. Laughing all the way to the bank, I spray flames, they cannot tame or placate the monster.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines like ice road
The next maneuver is a fan favorite known as the Ricardo, due to the fact that the pilot who created this maneuver hated performing it. The move is more affectionately known as the inverted whisper pass. Blackout will select 400 knots at 500 feet. Approaching show center, he will roll the aircraft inverted, reduce power to idle, and hold at a level altitude. Ladies and gentlemen, from your right, the inverted whisper pass.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. IMB, this kid is right here. People in the house put their hands in the air, 'cause if you don't care, then we don't care. 3 times 2 to the 6, Jonesing for your fix of that Limp Bizkit mix. So where the fuck you at, punk? Shut the
From
fuck up.
quiet to slow, the aircraft is now setting up for the high alpha pass. This maneuver will showcase the incredible slow speed handling characteristics of the Super Hornet. When in a tight dogfight during air-to-air combat, the aircraft with the ability to fly the slowest will have the advantage, as the adversary may be forced to fly out in front of the fighter and thus become defensive. Few aircraft in the world safely maneuver this at high nose attitude at such slow speeds. With 2 digital flight control computers aiding the aircrew, the 40,000-pound Super Hornet remains completely controllable at speeds less than 100 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Hornet's high alpha pass.
I've created a monster, 'cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed, mix some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shot when I get shocked at the hospital. While the doctor was not operating, but I'm rocking and taking while he's operating. You ain't smooth, I'm duplicating, 'cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating.
Blackout will now complete his reposition for an agility demonstration where he will show the Super Hornet's capability to turn on a dime and give you nonsense change. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Super Hornet pitch rate demo.
Come with a list for someone to take some, get ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, another high-speed pass. Everybody get turned around for the photo pass. If you haven't already, get your cameras ready. In a few moments, the Rhino will approach from behind and right out in front of us in an arching photo pass to give you an up-close look at the crew in the Hornet. Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Hornet photo pass. The air crew are now setting up for one more pass as part of today's performance. And a new maneuver recently added to the real West Coast Rhino demonstration. This maneuver is also known as the inverted pirouette, and you are among the first to see it. Now, let's watch as the jet turns away from the crowd, pulls inverted, and showcases the Super Hornet's turbo nose-low capability. We are honored today to perform a tactical demonstration from the virtual West Coast Rhino demonstration team at Strike Fighter Squadron 122 from Naval Air Station Lemoore. The jet that you saw here today is used by virtual naval pilots to train new recruits in naval tactics. The team looks forward to being back next year in this beautiful city. Now, we would like to thank everyone who came out today and all the veterans who have served and who are still in active service. We salute every man, woman, and soldier in the United States military. Go check out our fellow demonstration teams here today, and thank you to everyone who came out and supported. Once again, I am Colin Weaver, the voice of the virtual West Coast Rhino demonstration team. Fly Navy!
And the myths, the testaments they told, the moon in its eclipse, and Superman unrolls the suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Where'd you want